for number 10, you receiving, what I was trying to say is you receiving the payment is irrelevant because what you have is $10. Now, if you look at the beginning of this, you see you have $10. You're paying $10 for a $15 security that's going to mature in 3 years at 15. So you find that percentage, right? It doesn't matter that you got the $10 payment and then you traded it. It doesn't matter. You have $10. You received the $10. Whether how you got it, they don't usually tell you how you got that $10 to make the right. When they say you put $10 in a bank account, they don't tell you, oh, you went to work and earned it that day. That this is irrelevant information. That doesn't matter. You just have $10. You're going to pay $10 for this $15 security to mature in 3 years. That's 14%. And that's what it comes out to when you put N is 3. Present value is -10. You're right. Present value is -10 because you're making that $10 payment. Okay, so does 11 make sense to you guys? Yeah, good? Okay, cool. Because we're just, remember that time is not, there is no zero of time. It is not a ratio value. It is an interval. Therefore, like, the way we're evaluating this is simply just, you're receiving, at the end of year 5, $100. Well, what are you going to receive at the end of year 10? At 2%. What comes closest to the third payment at the end of year 10? Well, you're taking the 5 years that have already occurred out of there. So N is 5. 2% and $100.
Wait, so your future value would be $200, right?
No. Your future value is $100 in 5 years. Because it doesn't matter. At the end of year 10, there is no year 10 in the third payment, right? Right? Yeah. So if something, see you later. If something occurs, if this $100 thing has already done what it's done after year 5, and then 5 more years have passed, and nothing happens, it's the same, right? It's 5, and it's 5. That's to trip you up. Okay, check it out. I have it right here.
I have it written.
Okay, what is a firm's cost of goods sold? Days sales and inventory 17. Okay.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, right here.
The days sales inventory ratio, and then plug
Here we
in
go.
the numbers.
So right here we have
Right here.
inventory turnover. Okay, first of all, you need to know that days sales days sales in inventory is 365 over inventory turnover. And inventory turnover is cost of goods sold over inventory, right? Those are those that you can only know if you have your ratios written down. Yeah. See how that works? Days in sales is 365 over the inventory. Inventory turnover ratio, you know, is cost of goods sold over inventory right here. Cost of goods sold, we don't know yet. What we come out with is this kind of thing. We know it's 17. We know the day sales of inventory is 17 right here, and we know it is equal to 365 divided by the inventory turnover ratio, which is cost of goods sold over the 20,000, which we know is the inventory because that was given to us on the balance sheet. Right here, right here. Where is it? 20,000. Right here. Yeah. The only missing factor here is the cost of goods sold. We know it's 365 over that over 20,000 equals 17. We're only missing one. It's all algebra from there. So so if you want to take this out, what I did right here is, you see, I set it up so that 365, since it's divided by all this stuff, I just multiplied this over the other side, right? See? Multiply this whole bottom fraction over to the other side to isolate that 365. And now I have cost of goods sold over 20,000 on that side times 17. Yeah, it's kind of like a weird triple stack type. Yeah. And then, yeah, let's go back. Okay.
I don't understand where my numbers came from.
So we got present value of 100.
Yes.
God, it's so loud.
present value of 100, n is 5,
Yes.
10%. Now, what is this 10%? Compounded monthly, right?
Yeah.
What are you doing with the 10%?
Dividing by 12.
Exactly. Which equals 0.83, I think.
Okay, so that's my problem. I don't know how I compounded it the first time.
Yeah.
You multiply it with 5 times 12.
Yes. Yep. So that's 60.
I thought you just said it was 5.
You did, that's
Oh, yeah, you're right. You got me. Got me on that.
Should be 60.
And for
60. Yeah. Whatever you do to the to n, you gotta do the opposite to I.
it's 12 months. And it's done.
so we're doing it monthly.
Yeah.
12 times 5. Is that
So you'd be putting into 0.
Okay, I got that now. Okay, we're good now.
yes? Sales. Okay, so they have to give us sales here. Total assets and equity multiplier. If ROE is 10%, what is net income? Okay, so we know the DuPont identity is created to solve ROE, so we have our answer basically given to us, which is the 10%. So we got 0.1 equals, what is the DuPont identity? We got profit margin. Profit margin, which we know is net income over sales, which we have sales is 10,000. We'll put what we know where it goes. 10,000, and what do we got? What else do we have? Do they give us income?
Is it
Nope.
10,000 divided by 4,000?
It's asking us for income. So
Yeah, that's what I did.
and okay, what does this multiply by? Asset turnover. Does it give us equity multiplier? Gives us at least, so we know that we can plug in that as 1, or and otherwise known as not doing anything at all to the equation. And what are we missing is asset turnover. Do we have any information for that?
Yeah.
What do we have as assets? 4,000? Yes. Okay, cool. Because we already have sales, right? They gave us sales. Yeah. Which is 10,000. Okay, what do you see that we could do here in this right now? Yeah, so this is irrelevant. This cancels here. We are left with
That's number 4,000.
point 10, because that's our, forget that, equals net income over 4,000. That's pretty easy, right?
Just multiply the 4,000 and then you get 400.
There you go. And equals 400.
What would be the best way to do this?
19. Sally's 30 years old and has decided to start saving for retirement. Beginning in exactly 1 year, she will save $10,000 per year for 30 consecutive years to support retirement. When she reaches retirement age at age 60, how much will she have saved for her retirement if the interest rate is 4% annually? Okay, you got, look at my screen real quick. You know how I do this? But I don't know why people don't follow this kind of thing, but yeah, PV at times 0. And then what is this, 30, right? 30 years. Future value. All of these things happen in the center, PNT. And those happen per each one, right? So yeah, right here is where you're looking. Beginning at 10,000 C in 1 year, she put that in. Now if they said it's starting today, that would be a different story, right? Now you can do what you should do really to shift all of those cash flows back to keep the 30, because there's still 30, there's 30 cash flows going in. There's 30 payments. If you wanted to say it was starting today, you change your calculator mode to beginning, right? I think that's at the bottom of your TI-84. Change it to beginning, would shift everything over, keep the total amount of 30, and make it an annuity due. Now, what if you put in 10,000 for present value and then put in 10,000 again for payment? Well, you'd have 31 payments. and the first one would start to that. See, that's how it would evaluate. Yeah. So what do you get? You get for the answer to this is correct, 560,000. Exactly. Okay, there's a bond that pays an annual coupon of $50 quarterly. Okay, this one was weird.
So N was 40,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then IY, it says, the IY isn't 6, is it?
So
Because if it says $50 coupon, then you have to divide that by 1,000 and you get 5%.
let's do this.
What is it? I want to know.
Because you can do it both ways. That's the thing.
You can? Okay, okay, so then I did 5.
Yeah, but you have to do it right both ways. Check it out. You have $50 quarterly. Now this is an annual coupon. You're gonna get $50 a year regardless, right? It doesn't matter if you're getting
$50 every 4 quarters.
which is a year. Just saying.
In a year, you get 200.
No.
Okay.
Each quarter you get a quarter of $50, which is whatever.
You get.
What is that?
Oh, you get 12.5.
Yeah, 12.5. Yeah. So 12.5.
Well, it says annual coupon. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know. It's
All right,
it's tricky wording. So we can do it your way. Let's do it your way first, okay?
So the payment's 12.5.
Yes.
Okay.
So like if we're gonna use payment of 12.5, we can do that. So let's write down what we just did. 50 divided by the quarters. What else do we know? We got 40. The present value. Well, this is a bond, so they're asking us for the present value. That's what we're selling for. Present value, we don't know. That's our variable. Price is present value, right? So 10 consecutive years. So you have n equals 10, but you know you're looking at 4 periods per year. So you're going to multiply that time by 4, which you already did, I know, and you got 40. Perfect. Cool. What is rate? Well, the rate is 6% per year. Okay, now, but you got to divide that by 4 if you're going to do this all on a quarterly basis, right? Because now that you've changed, you had to change n because PMT, now you're evaluating on a quarterly basis, right? But once you change n, you can't change n without changing IY, right? You can't have more compounding periods and then not adjust for that. It'll just make your number extremely large if you kept it at 6%. So what's 6 divided by 4? I have no idea. 925.2. 925.2. Okay. And look what the correct answer is, which I'm hopefully not supposed to share. So you did all quarterly. Now now check this out. Keep it at 50. Let's do it the easy way. Ready? 50. Let's do n 10. Let's do IY still 6. Payment, keep it at 50. Now solve that for me.
Are you done?
We'll do it. We'll see.
926.
Yeah, I'm close though, right?